up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Two guys, one mic, here running down week number 2 for our pick'ems here and who we think is going to do what. Week 1 was a little crazy. Like I said before, Josh started off at 11-5, going strong. Mike and I both at 7-9. Some crazy upsets last week, some big injuries and stuff like that. So we'll see if those affect how we pick this week. We will start off with Thursday night's game. The Vikings at the Eagles. It is a Thursday nighter game, but the fact that the Eagles struggled as much as they did against the Patriots, I know the Vikings lost still too. I'm going for Ella's team. Gonna go with the Vikings. I'm letting her wear her Vikings jersey to school tomorrow to bring them a little bit of luck. So I'm going to go with the Vikings.
We already know where I'm going, so yeah. Mike, let us know.
Well, Mike usually picks against the Eagles.
I'm going to go Philly. Short week, Philly back at home. I think
Thursday night.
They're going to look a little bit better than they did Sunday.
Okay. Alright, so let's see. Sunday game, Sunday afternoon. We got the Packers at the Falcons.
That's Queen Sleep It, baby.
I think so. I'm going Green Bay. I think their defense can play the way they did, and if Aaron Jones is healthy and comes out and runs the way he did, I think the Packers got this one. So I'll go Packers.
Alright, let's go. Clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
I'll tell you one thing. The one thing we got to worry about is the run. We got to just stop their run. They had a good run game last week. Stop that. We'll be fine.
Okay. The next game we got here is the Vegas Raiders coming into Buffalo. I think Josh Allen cleans up his act. I don't think he throws as many interceptions. He's not as careless with the football. And the Raiders come crashing back down to earth. I'm going to go with the Bills on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to go Buffalo as well.
Count it 3. 1, 2, 3. Buffalo, baby.
All right. What do we got next? Ravens, Bengals. This should be a good, hard-nosed game. I think the Bengals come back pissed off. I think they win. But I think it's going to be a tough game. Should be a really good game to watch. I'm going to go with the Bengals over the Ravens. Mike, what you got?
I'm going to go Baltimore.
Okay.
This one's tough. This one's tough for me. But
for your fantasy team wise.
Well, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Plus, I got them like high up. Right. But for birthday boy, I think I got to go with the Ravens. Get them a win.
All right. I mean, and that's respectable after what the Browns just did to the Bengals to think the Ravens can do that too. So, then we got our adopted team and the Seahawks in Detroit. I think we can clean sweep our adopted team on this one, but I could be wrong. I'm going Lions.
Yeah, Detroit. I think we all think they're going to be a really good team this year. At home, Lions.
Let's run it.
There we go. All right. The next game after that, we have the Chargers at the Titans. And I don't think the Titans defense can withstand the ability for the Chargers to score. So I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to lose 2 in a row. Chargers. At least this week.
Did Eckler get hurt in last week's game?
He did.
Is he back this game?
Yeah.
He might not be.
Game time decision? Well,
more
Keenan Allen. More Keenan Allen then. Then we got the 0-1 Bears going against the Bucks. I'm high on the Fields train. I really like what he can do, but I still don't think he's going to be able to bring the Bears to as many victories as they should get. And I'm going to go with the Bucks.
Well, I think that Field train is going to run right through Tampa. Give me the Bears.
And this is where? Home field advantage?
Home field, I think it goes to the Tampa Bay. Yeah, they're going into Tampa Bay.
Doesn't matter. The Bears. Count them.
All right.
Fields gets back on it.
All right. Another good game. 1:00 game. Kansas City at Jacksonville.
Ooh, that's college.
This is a tough game. This is a tough game if Kelsey's not playing. If Kelsey's playing, I think they light up the scoreboard like a Christmas tree. So I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I'm gonna go with KC with the idea that Kelsey comes back. I think Kelsey comes back and KC wins this one.
Yeah, so maybe we'll just do the whole thing, or we say if Kelsey wins, Chiefs win. If not, let's go Jacksonville.
I'll stay with the Chiefs. I'll take it this way.
All right. It sounded obviously like Kelsey can play this week, and I'm going to say even if he doesn't, it's still Mahomes. I think he got them guys, now 10 days after that Thursday game to get prepared for it. I think they bounce back either way.
Okay.
I also think another situation of being 0-2 for the Chiefs, I think that's not going to happen. I think the Chiefs are going to go in. I think Kelsey will be back, though.
Yeah, I think he's back.
From what I've heard.
The Colts at the Texans.
Oh, boy.
This is where it's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, the Texans have been giving the Colts problems the last couple of years. I think I'm going to go with the Texans. It's in Houston. I'm going with Texans.
This is a really tough one, actually. Really tough one. I think I'm going to go... I'll go Colts.
Okay.
Richardson was actually got a little banged up from last week's game. However, I think if he plays, he's cleared to play. I think if he plays the way that he played last week against a good Jags team, Houston is going to be in trouble. So I'm going to go with Colts.
Okay. All right, which brings us to our next one is the 49ers at the Rams. And, I mean...
This is...
Is it even worth asking, or should I just write 49ers down for everybody? Are you going to not so fast us? I was going to say, are you going to not so fast us?
No, Niners.
All right. So that was our first 4:00 game, Niners at Rams. Next 4:00 game is a good bounce back game for the Giants. They go against the Cardinals, and I'm going to take the Giants.
Yeah, I'll go Giants. I mean, Arizona's just, not great. So
this is a great game for the Giants to come back to from that whooping. I just read it actually just came through. Darren Waller might have some nerve issues, so I don't know what that means. If that means quite a bit of time out, or if it means day to day, or what the situation is. But if he is not there, that's going to be an issue for this team for the future.
Right.
But I think this game, it's going to be Giants are going to win it.
Yeah, I think you see a heavy dose of Saquon this game.
Yeah.
And maybe Isaiah Simmons having a revenge comeback game. Yeah. Then our next 4:30 game, the 14-3 New York Jets going into Dallas against the Cowboys. Dude, that defense just looked too strong. I don't think the Jets can hold up against them. I'm going with the boys to own New York 2 weeks in a row.
You know where I'm going.
The Jets got them at 14-3.
I had them losing the first two.
Jets. Jets. They're gonna lose. they can't. You know what? It is kind of funny that they were gonna lose their first two games and go 14-3.
Right. Who else were you gonna have them lose to?
What?
Who else were you gonna have them lose to? Miami once?
I think to
Philly.
Possibly to Philly, yeah.
Okay.
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think, not just saying this because it's my team, but I think hopefully Zach Wilson has a long day because, I mean, look at what that line did to Rodgers 4 plays in. Every play before Rodgers got hurt, even though it was pretty quick, they were in on Rodgers every play. And then they hurt him on the 4th play.
Yeah.
So, Lion is going to have a tough time with the Dallas defense.
So, they're going. Dallas starts the year off against two really weak New York offensive line teams. We're not going to hear the end about how great their defense is, no matter what happens. How awesome
and then we get Arizona week 3, so it's looking pretty good.
It's going to be a non-stop Dallas defense. The next game at 4:30 is the Commanders at the Broncos.
God, what a terrible game!
Right, I'm going to go with the Broncos. I'm
going to go Washington on this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine Washington going up 2-0 in that division. 2-0. No, but I'm going to go Broncos.
A couple divisions got only like one team won, and then a couple other divisions only like one team lost. And I think the NFC East only one team lost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Giants.
And, well, besides you going with Ella this week, you just picked Denver too, but at least with my predictions, 3 of them will be 2-0.
Yeah.
If it all works out that way.
Josh too. Which brings us to the Sunday night game. Dolphins at Patriots. Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Dolphins. I think it'll be a close game though. But I'm going to go with the Dolphins.
I think maybe not. New England is not a great defense, like you were just saying. Let's see how Miami. But New England's, I think, is a lot better defense than what the Chargers have.
Yeah.
And historically, the Dolphins don't play very well in New England. So I think I'm going to go New England.
Alert. And I'm going Dolphins.
Oh yeah, you have them basically winning the Super Bowl. Okay, so that's Sunday night. That takes us to the appetizer Monday game, the early Monday game at 7:15. The Saints at the Panthers. And in order for them to get to 12-5, they got to win the games they're supposed to beat. So I'm gonna go with the Saints on this one.
Saints 2-0.
Clean sweep, let's go.
Driving their new car around. Which brings us to the main course, the entree on Monday night.
God.
Cleveland Browns going into Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Here's where you're going to see a true comeback story, man. The Steelers went in, they got their butts whooped by the 49ers. They own the Browns. It's Steelers all day, baby. Steelers.
Well, you're going to hate me for this, bud, but going with the dog pound.
Okay.
What? I'm going with with the Steelers as well. But what happens if they do go 0-2? Is there going to be a panic button pressed? Like,
no, because one of those losses would be San Fran, which that's just a tough game. And if the Browns play the way they did against Cincy against Pittsburgh, then that's 2 back-to-back games where they play like really good teams. But I'd have to see what the rest of their schedule look like to know if I really panic or not.
I would panic. I would be panicking. I would be done.
You'd be panicking?
I'd find a new team. I'd be finding a new team.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, they have a favorable schedule for the rest of the year. But I don't think there's panic, and I don't think I think that question's irrelevant because it's not even going to have to worry about it. Pittsburgh's going to take care of business. They own Cleveland. So.
We'll see.
What record would have to be sitting there for you to start panicking?
I don't know.
He's like, I don't even want to talk about it.
But I mean, one big thing that we kind of glazed over, we didn't really get a chance to talk about. I didn't even think about it until right now. Is Cleveland took a hit to their offensive line. They lost their right tackle, Conklin, who was a good player for them for the year. He's out now for the year, so that gives T.J. Watt a little bit of an opening on that side. So I think we could take him. So. Yeah. So, but that's this week. That's week 2. What we think? I got some games that I could catch up on, Josh. Mike, you and Josh actually have quite a few of the same games picked. So
I tried to even it out.
Yeah, Mike's got to go for the
strategy.
Mike's got to go for the Browns, Pats, and Commanders to hope they win.
Right.
Yeah, I got a few others. So, but hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Good pick'ems, man.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was good to be back.
Good to have you back.
It's going to be week 2 already. It's weird. It's exciting. Good football already.
Fastest time of the year, football season. I swear to God.
It is.
So. All right. Well, that's it. Another episode. 2 guys.
1 Mike.
Let's go.
Peace.